Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. I'm a bit tired today, but you know what? It's time to chill. It's time to get it going. It's time to build. Uh, you may recognize the location I'm in at the current moment. If you watched yesterday's stream, or decided to catch up on the VOD for whatever reason, I don't know. I'm a little tired, so don't mind the things I say. But I'm trying to do some building, get this place ready for a couple of things we announced yesterday, which was that in fact I was going to be streaming a lot because we have things to do. So, let's put all the torches. Put them on a nice pattern over here. Now we might get a couple spawns, it's fine. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I skipped 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1. I don't even switch loud. No. Oh, why is there a hole here? There we go. I'm thinking we'll go. Oh, we'll go ahead and finish. Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and finish up this section here. And I've got something else to take. Wow. Something else to take a look at. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Now that we've got that done, the here. A little bit of that action. You know how it is. Actually. Big one shot up. And I get a chance. Not with the thing I wanted in it, but that's the thing. Upstairs. The stone in there. Pop a die right in there. Sand in there. Cobwebs in there. Iron up here. Should be in the gold. Yeah. We have a lot of gold. Oh. And the cobblestone. That should theoretically clear out my inventory enough to go continue. But one thing I'm realizing, we should probably go ahead and get achievement time out of the way early again, because that would be useful. So not sure I want to do that right yet. I can prepare. Oh wait, I'm only missing quartz. asleep. Not close enough yet. We shall get there. We shall get there. Also, don't worry about that. That is not something that I'm going to be even remotely taking care of yet. Do not worry about it. I know that's a bit of a jump scare, but that is coming in a future episode. Do 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 do. Da da do da 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 da. Ah. Really? Why? Why? There was no reason. There was no reason for this. I mean, I would appreciate it nonetheless. Like, tell them why. Forget. So much granite. It's just gonna get wasted. Go. long. What? I guess I don't know if I want to do the whole path right now. I think I have enough to. I'll be honest. Let's just get a guess as far. I'll have enough to do the whole path crafted up, but we'll do as far as I get with what I have on me, and then we'll move on to building something different. Because I don't want to focus on one thing for too long. You know, also. I want to at least get to the trial chambers with the... Alright, so, you know, hold on. I shouldn't even be doing this. Being very stupid. Really? catch up on this side. We should have enough stone to finish that. God dang! Have enough stone to finish that job. Oh, day 300. Nice. You may be wondering why I'm trying to fill everything in. And it's just to keep a clean look around the world. Like, we live down here. And it just helps keep the story of the base intact, as if, like, we don't make mistakes. So we only dig out what we need. Even if we didn't dug out something we didn't need, we find a way to use it, you know. That, and if I ever have to come back through and dig out, then you know, it's still stone, it still gives treasure. Gives basic resources that we otherwise don't have access to. Is that it on the stone? Or nope, still got some. Do. Maybe this was enough? No, not fine. Well, yes. I shouldn't have placed all that, should I have? Oh well. This should run in directly too. Oh no, 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 why? Why would you do such things to me? To me. want to just make sure. Okay, good. That's good. I even. There we go. Whatever. Bro. 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 There we go. Okay, cool. That's as far as I get there until I mine out some more stuff. It's really quite simple. Thank you for the follow, Zoe. Much appreciated. How are you doing today? What's up? Hope you're doing well. I am. How about you? Hi, Zam. It's been a while since you've been up in here. How you doing, Sam? Good. How about pretty E? I'd say pretty E. Just trying to build out a little bit. Ooh, no, I want that. No. Get up. Tears. Okay, my farm sport skill seems to be lacking. Oh my god. What? Why? Why is it not letting me jump there? Like, that's 3 times. Tears. I don't know what you're on about there. Hope you have fun with it, I guess. Is tears not good? I don't know. Is tears good? I don't know why you're asking me. Woo! Do not allow advertising in my chat, Zoe. I'm gonna mute you for 10 minutes. Come back after that. Please do not come here just to advertise. Much appreciated. Wait, no, you piece of... There we go. Mine out the rest of this little bit here. You know, I wasn't gonna care. I don't even need to go either. If it weren't for rare or otherwise non-renewable materials that pop up in the common boxes, I would never open them. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like you can't create renewable iron that is raw. You get it from iron golems, it's already smelted, it's already pure iron. So iron farms don't produce raw iron. It's annoying. Work stove, which means I go back. I'm gonna have to place that here. So. I don't know. Do we continue the diet? Yes. Why? Don't need emeralds. There's no problem with that. That. Oh, this one. Let's do that. Come on, breakthrough. Really? Nice. Right on the edge there. Amazing. I use the rest of the stone that I carry in. Yeah. Now let's do this evening. Why? Alright, healing done. Torches go in. What we'll do, so we'll go back all the way down here. Start filling in the flow. Yeah, thanks for that. Good time to post that. Unfortunate. Okay, me back. Welcome back, Sam. Just left me without saying a word. Left me all alone. Disappointed. Not mad. Just disappointed. My mother came in. Then you have a half decent excuse. You're off the hook this time. Don't let it happen again. Water caves are annoying. Keep having to fill in parts of them just to get my pathing to work. What you up to today, Sam? And before you say nothing much, consider that if you don't have an impress. Didn't even get to finish the sentence. Didn't even get to finish. That doesn't sound right. Well, I was gonna say, before you say nothing much, you may also want to turn yourself up. You mean compared to the music, or? I swear, every time you come in here, you be saying turn me up compared to the music. Oh, phone a home! You're just quiet. Are you sure your computer is not just quiet? I mean, that would sound like the more probable explanation. Could have been. I also will generally try and keep myself more on the quiet side. Just so that people can actually adjust their volumes accordingly. I prefer not to be one of those people who's just over loud and annoying. Yeah, it's a bit better now. See? See? I would rather people have to turn me up than not be able to turn me down. Is the whole point of that. I have a new PC and I haven't completely volume pro yet. Nice, new PC. How's it performing? Is it doing its job? Do you need to yell at it on a daily basis? Better than my old one. Well, that's good. Yeah, so long as you don't need to yell at it on a daily basis. Yeah, I had one like that. The first laptop I ever played Minecraft on wasn't even the one that was that bad. Of course, it was the one that was school issued. I may or may. Why is my calendar bugging me? Hold on. My calendar's bugging me. What have I got going on? There's nothing going on today. Why was my calendar bugging me? Oh wow, this is quite an empty month. Dang. Yeah, I had a school-issued laptop I would play Minecraft on, but not always just to play Minecraft. I would generally do it on the school bus in the winter, because that thing was genuinely a heater and was awesome because it was cold outside. And so I just pop my jacket over my head, load up an amplified world, and I was warm within like 60 seconds. That's how trash the laptop was. So, I mean, hey, it did its job. Which, in that moment was just eat me up. So, could have been a lot worse. I mean, yeah, I could have had a Chromebook, which doesn't heat up at all and just throttles before 2 degrees of an increase. Can't play anything on those things. know, I'm fairly sure even things like Cookie Clicker struggled to run on Chromebooks. If I remember correctly, at least the ones that were in our school system. Not that they were blocked, it was just that they were intensive enough to start overloading those things. My old one was a PC, but all the parts were from like 2013. I had one of those. So, the first PC that was really handed down to me, like PC, that wasn't a laptop or anything. It was an old one. Like, the parts were definitely from 2014, 2015. And, like, when I got it, it was in bad shape. Like, I was already getting a second hand-me-down PC, like, a year later, because that one was so bad. That, and it started, well, actually, no, the one I got after that was a new build. Out of pity, because that one was going to die. And, like, it was already showing signs of degradation and not being able to run things like it used to. You know, it was already showing computer style ED. And you can quote me on that if you want. But it was basically already dying. It took another year to die, so I got my new PC, handed that one down to Mr. Legend, my best friend, and of course he comes to me a year later saying, "It's done! It's done!" And I'm like, well, yeah, that's not surprising. What was surprising is the man managed to kill, I got handed down better parts because the person who built my PC, they built their PC and then they decided they wanted to shift gears. So I got handed down better parts. I got my new PC put together and then handed Mr. Legend the parts for the parts for the one that I had gotten built for me. I handed him those parts and he comes to me a year later saying it's dead. I kid you not, it was actually dead. And that's how I found out that both of the CPUs, the one he has and the one I have, are, they are both from the two bad generations of Intel where they were randomly dying like a year, 2 years into owning them. That one was 2 years into owning it. Oh, and then this one's not far behind. It's getting up there. So hopefully this one decides to crap out. Not while I'm like actively streaming or something, but before warranty. Because I do not want to have to pay for another CPU. Because I didn't have to pay for the one he killed. What CPU do you have? This one, it's a 12th generation. I think it's an i7 or i9. I think it was probably an i9 because it was the one that got passed down. And my other one was an i7 because it came on deal. That's the one Mr. Legend has right now. So yeah, I currently have a 12th generation i9. He has an 11th generation i7. My one now is i5 So you went from 4th generation to 12th generation. Out of curiosity, is your CPU brand new? Well, my parents built my PC. Okay, how old is the CPU? Like, was it built specifically for you to use it, or is it a hand-me-down type thing? CPU, it may be secondhand. Okay. You should find out, because the 12th generation and 11th generation CPUs are the ones that have the problem I was talking about. So you should know if you need to be looking out for it. Because if it's brand new, it shouldn't have the problem. But if it's secondhand, you know, it's been around for a couple years, you'll want to know and be prepared for it to potentially just broke. Literally will give no warning. It'll just blue screen and it will never boot again. Which is what I'm hoping mine does before warranty. That way I can get one that I know doesn't have the defect. So, to be fair, not all of the ones with the defect actually struggle. Well, like, some of them still live full life. It's just that if it has a defect, it's less likely to, you know? I remember building the I call the PC that was built for me Loot Crate. I call the one I have right now Furnace, and the one that died was Ingade, short for Intentional Game Design, the method of death by blowing up a bed in the Nether. You may notice a pattern here, but suffice to say, Ingade was expected to croak, and did. Lived a long life of abuse, and whatnot. Loot Crate is the one that had the defect replaced. And yeah, it just blue screened and then was gone. And that was a warranty replacement, so I didn't have to spend anything on it. And then, well, I forget where I started this conversation. Oh, right. I remember when I was building loot crates. The loot crate was when I upgraded my graphics card from the one Ingade had. Ingade wasn't even the 1000 series NVIDIA cards, right? It was NVIDIA, but it wasn't even the 1000 series. It was the, like, 500 series graphics card, which is now in Loot Crate because my 4070 Ti is in Furnace, which is the one I'm using now. So, what graphics card do you have? I just said 4070 Ti. My brain is dying. But yeah, but I remember upgrading literally from the Nun generation to the 40 series. Ti was just a massive jump. Like suddenly, yeah, RTX 2016. Wow. 2060, huh? And I had a 1080. Okay, that's not as big of a jump as I did. Because, you know, going from not even the 1000 series, you know, it's still in 500s to 4070 Ti is crazy. Like, comparatively speaking, you'll notice the difference, but you will not appreciate it nearly as much as you would if you had jumped literally from, you know, tech from 10 years ago now to just immediately the latest generation. I'm gonna be honest, if you ever upgrade your graphics card again, do not go with Nvidia. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Just do not even think about it. Because Nvidia's kind of being poo-poo with their graphics cards right now. The 50 series was literally no better than the 40 series, except for the fact that you have the controversial AI frame generation, which is somehow easier for them to do than to actually generate the frames, you know, properly. What? Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. The next graphics card I get, since I'm on the 4070, is going to be AMD. And it is going to be an upgrade. Like, it's probably going to be next year's model, I'm going to be honest, because I'm not going to get the money to afford this year's model, but... Dude. Oh, well, processor was slowing down. Well, graphics card. I bet. Like, given that your computer was basically from 2013, yeah. 12th generation, 12th generation, your GPU is going to be your bottleneck. Maybe your RAM if you decided not to get enough for some reason. like realistically, 16 gigabytes of DDR4. For gaming, I would have gone 32. Just because you're always like, especially for things like gaming plus streaming slash recording, even if it's just Minecraft, if you're running the Masters client, you're gonna be putting like 8 gigabytes towards 6 to 8 gigabytes towards that, and then you know your computer wants to have a certain amount of RAM free at all times, plus streaming plus slash recording. You'll easily use like 24 gigs of RAM right there. But I don't know, it doesn't always have to go like that. You can definitely manage with 16. Yeah, that is also fair. I mean, look at me. I randomly decided, you know what? I'm doing this thing. I might as well stream it. I was not going to stream this originally. I was just going to get it done and do a stream later. But not only am I not sure I'm going to want to stream later, you know, streaming puts too much pressure on. Why? Why do you let it put pressure on you? Like, streaming goes best when you're like, oh yeah, let me just go live real quick. Have some fun. Chill around. Broadcast my shenanigans. Like, just treat it as if you were alone talking to a friend. I guess that's the best way I can describe it anyways. I mean, to be fair, that's literally what I'm doing right now. Just sitting here talking to a friend. Building. Not too much pressure. Can't do a stream on my own if my life depended on it. Then I don't know. Don't do a stream on your own. Which, speaking of, you're such an awkward person. Speaking of, once I get through the list of people who are gonna appear in this series, I already have a list of people that need to appear before anybody else. Do you want to be on that list somewhere? Ah, cool. Works for me. I think that's all we're gonna do on this path for the moment. We got past the first trilogy. That's good. Ding! Do you know when you would need me or no? I have no unearthly idea because I've got like 3 people I'm gonna invite to join us for a single episode before you, and of those 3 people, no, 3 people, 1, 2, 3. Was there someone else? Yeah, 3 people I'm gonna invite before you, and those 3 people are going to cover all 3 dragon fights that we're making into an event. So no, I have no clue what I'm gonna need you. I mean, maybe we'll pull in somebody to do some wither farming at some point. I don't know. It's really up to the luck of the draw of whatever we want to invite someone to do. But I'd say not for a few months at minimum. A little bit more. Summer break starts on the 18th. Sounds good. Though likely it's still gonna be a weekend anyways, because like Mr. Altman and I do not tend to stream together anywhere else on a weekend, and the collab events are things that we do together, so. Yeah. Oops. Oh. Like, theoretically, I'll be live Friday for the first Ender Dragon fight, but who knows? It could get postponed till Saturday or Sunday. That alright. Almost full on diorite. I need to find building blocks that in the family I can use. Those are not sandstone. That's not sandstone. The lock of emerald. So many intricate pathways are being created around here. I love it. Where did all my glass go? Did he trade it? Is he able to trade it? Where did it go? feel free to DM me when. Oh, you'll get a DM at some point in time. Who knows when that'll be. Oh, no, I have the glass. I forgot about that. Me eep now. It's EP time for you? Oh. Well, have fun. Snud. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. This side, sand, long, keep well. More bottles of enchanting. Dirt. This site. Granite. And dye. Brass. Oh, no. Tinted glass goes in there. That stuff goes in there. All the apples go in there. Emerald down here. Put the lava back where it belongs. What do we want to build next? Huh, guys? So many things. Things happening around here. And I've been live for an hour and a half. Not two. Well, I'm gonna call it there. I've got responsibilities, so I'm gonna go take care of those. I hope y'all enjoyed chilling while I build today. We're gonna do some more of this again tomorrow. Promise you that. So obviously, again, we're leading up to a world download, and we want to try and solidify some of the things that you'll get in this world. Fair warning, you will spawn above ground. You will have to figure out which house is the way down, but it's quite simple once you do. So yeah. Anyways. That's all for now. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!